You've failed your kids. You've failed your children. You've let them down. I was sitting in meditation this morning and I remembered having this thought. It was so loud and clear. And it's alien to me now, this thought. It's not a thought that's particularly present, and it was one that I lived through for such a long time, especially when my children were feeling sad, when they were feeling the pain of the challenge, of the change. And I felt like such a failure as a mum. Couldn't keep the family together, couldn't protect them, couldn't give them the life that I wanted to give them. All these things. And like I said, I don't have that present anymore. And the challenges that are still present 3 years after my separation are loud at times. My kids are experiencing some huge challenges, some huge emotions. And at no point do I feel like a failure in any of that, which is special, right? It matters, it really matters. And I was thinking about how best to share this. And I started filming a video, and instead I sat down and put pen to paper, and I'm going to share this piece of writing with you now. And it's a somatic experience. So I would invite you to be with this as an experience. Provide yourself some space to be with this. Pause what you have going on if you can, and if not, then come back to this when you can, and let's go on a little journey together. I failed my kids. I let them down. I can't bear the tears, the frowns, the rage, the sadness. It's all too much. All evidence of just how much I fucked up. Except it's not. That's a story you have. An idea that perpetuates cycles and paths you're familiar with and you don't really want. So it's time to breathe and try on a new thought. We don't want to band-aid a gaping wound. And so while failure is what feels true, take a moment right now. Put your hand on your heart and feel the pain. The sensations will start to move through you as you sit and breathe. Stay out of the mind. Stay with me. Together, we'll hold a space for you to open yourself to feeling it through. Provide a space for the feeling to be. When you stop resisting, you set yourself free from the constriction caused by pushing away. Just for this moment, we'll allow it to say what it needs to say. We'll allow it to be softening, relaxing, consciously. Now let's explore what else could be true. If you're ready, let's try on something new. I love my child with all my heart. See how that feels, and see how it starts to create a feeling and evidence too. I'm always doing the best I can do with the thinking that I have access to. When I think some thoughts are bad and some feelings are wrong, I rush in to fix when my loved ones are sad. It felt like a failure. Now I see nothing wrong with anything. And giving it space to be creates understanding and connection. There's nothing to push back against, with no attempt at correction. In fact, now I know feelings want to be felt. I can even appreciate what gets to be held and loved right here in this moment of fire, of challenging temperament. Knowing how to be with me, allowing it all internally, increases my power and my compassion, and now failure has gone out of fashion. Forged in the fire, I now know I am always being the best that I can. Those moments of failure become data, always to increase my capacity, so they matter. Not something to run from, something to feel. Building trust and connection, that is real. Real and raw, forged in the fire, keeping at the front that desire to love my child with all my heart. Now knowing loving me is the place that I start. Our minds will find evidence for the thoughts that we have, the thoughts we plug into it. Some of these thoughts are there. They're well established. For me, I'm a failure was very established. And the evidence was palpable. And that created so much suffering within me, so much action of wanting to fix, of needing to prove that I'm not a failure. And of course, coming from that place, all it did was perpetuate that thought. I found more evidence. And slowing down to be with the pain of that, to be with the thought. Because we don't want to just slap a happy face sticker on top of something. We do get to choose our thinking. We do get to create new ideas about ourselves, about others and the world. And in my experience, the best way to do that is to provide a space for the thoughts we really wish we weren't having, for that negative talk that we have about ourselves that has become so normal. The first thing we get to do is notice. A lot of it's outside of our awareness. In the noticing, providing the space first. Seeing that it's okay and safe to feel is a huge part of the process. Because then when we have someone in front of us, be it a child, a partner, friend, anyone, and they're going through something, we can sit internally safe, which provides a space, just like we've done here in this time together. So as always, I would love to know your experience of this. Reach out to me personally in email, leave me a comment down below. I love to hear from you. And if this has opened something for you and you would like to explore deeper, then get in touch and we can arrange a discovery call together. Sending you so much love and speak soon.